Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. We continue our trip today along Interstate 95 and State Route 128 southbound, beginning at Massachusetts Mile 50, as we enter the suburban Boston town of Lexington. Lexington had an estimated population of 34,074 as of 2022. Lexington is best known for its rich history with the many historic buildings, parks, and monuments dating back to colonial and revolutionary times. At the heart of Lexington Center is one of its most famous landmarks, the Lexington Common, better known as the Lexington Battle Green or simply the Green. This site is legendary as the location of the Battle of Lexington, where the first shot of the American Revolution, often called the shot heard round the world, was fired. On the Battle Green, you'll find a statue of John Parker, the captain of the Lexington Militia, which locals often call the Minuteman statue. Every year on Patriots' Day, a reenactment of the Battle of Lexington takes place on the Green as part of the town's celebrations. Another significant landmark here is the Revolutionary Monument, the oldest standing war memorial in the United States, completed on July 4, 1799. This monument also marks the resting place of the colonists who died in the battle. Lexington's historical depth extends beyond the Green. The Scottish Rite Masonic Museum and Library offers fascinating exhibits on American history and Freemasonry. The town is also known for its unique neighborhoods, each with its own character. Some notable areas include Lexington Center, Miriam Hill, Irish Village, Loring Hill, Monroe Hill, Countryside, sometimes called Scotland, the Manor Section, Four Corners, Grapevine Corner, Woodhaven, Liberty Heights, and East Lexington, often referred to as East Village or the East End. Lexington also boasts a connection to modern architectural history with several neighborhoods designed by renowned architects. These include Six Moon Hill, Peacock Farm, Five Fields, and Turning Mill, all known for their innovative mid-century modern designs. Lexington seamlessly blends its historical significance with modern living, making it a unique and vibrant place to explore. We enter the city of Waltham, which played a key role in the early labor movement and was a major force in driving the American Industrial Revolution. Waltham was the birthplace of the Boston Manufacturing Company and served as a model for 19th century industrial city planning. It introduced the Waltham-Lowell system, a revolutionary approach to labor and production. Today, the city is a hub for research and education, hosting both Brandeis University and Bentley University. According to the 2020 census, Waltham's population was 65,218. Several miles back, we saw Waltham posted as the control city for I-95 South. There are no further posted control cities along this stretch of highway. However, at the crossroads connecting to I-95, the control cities are listed as Providence, Rhode Island. Waltham was perhaps used on that one sign because this is where I-95 has a junction with US Highway 20 just ahead. We enter the town of Weston with a population of 11,851 as of the 2020 census. Incorporated in 1713, Weston is deeply committed to preserving its historical and national treasures. The Weston Historical Commission and Weston Historical Society lead efforts to protect the town's heritage. Weston features one local historic district, 10 National Register districts, 26 historic areas, and 7 individual homes listed on the National Register of Historic Places. The town has also preserved over 2,000 acres of parks, fields, wetlands, and forests, offering 90 miles of trails for activities like hiking, horseback riding, and cross-country skiing. Additionally, 37 scenic roads designated under Massachusetts law enhance Weston's historical charm and semi-rural character, making it a uniquely tranquil and picturesque community, while easily accessed by Interstate Highways 95 and 90, which cross on the eastern edge of town. We enter the town of Newton with an estimated population of 87,381 as of 2022. Here we find the Newton Service Plaza, where we stopped for another cup of coffee. Now, up until this point in my life, I had never experienced a service plaza on an interstate highway that wasn't also a toll road. There's a federal ban on commercial services at rest areas on interstate highways, and I always assumed that turnpikes were exempt because they were self-funding. However, I-95 in Massachusetts is not a toll road at all. It turns out that any highway existing prior to the interstate highway system is exempt from the ban. So here we have State Route 128, which existed, at least in concept, for several decades before the Eisenhower interstate system, and we have a service plaza with a McDonald's and a Gulf station. Now, Massachusetts is not devoid of toll roads. I-90 through Massachusetts, which we just passed a couple of miles back, is the Massachusetts Turnpike, or Mass Pike, and is tolled for its entire 138 miles. We enter the town of Wellesley with an estimated population of 30,733 as of 2023. Wellesley is home to the main campuses of three colleges: Wellesley College, a prestigious women's liberal arts college; Massachusetts Bay Community College, a two-year public institution; and Babson College, renowned for its focus on business education. One of the town's notable landmarks is the Romanesque-style Wellesley Town Hall, an architectural gem designed by Shaw and Honeywell and constructed between 1881 and 1886. We enter the town of Needham, which had an estimated population of 32,114 as of 2022. Incorporated in 1711, Needham has grown from a farming community to a thriving Boston suburb. Early industries included mills and knitwear manufacturing, notably the William Carter Company. In 1881, West Needham separated to form Wellesley, but the town's economy remained strong through land development and industrial growth. The town's poor farm was included in the division, with the site later becoming the Wellesley Country Club. The construction of Route 128 in 1951 and the creation of an industrial park spurred a high-tech boom, boosting Needham's appeal. Today, with excellent schools, a rich history, and a strong sense of community, Needham is a vibrant residential town approaching its 300th anniversary. We enter the town of Dedham, the county seat of Norfolk County. Dedham, settled in 1635 and incorporated in 1636, has a rich history of innovation and leadership. It established America's first taxpayer-funded public school in 1643 and created North America's first man-made canal, Mother Brook, in 1639. Dedham is home to the Fairbanks House, the oldest surviving timber frame house in the U.S., and played a key role in the American Revolution, raising the Dedham Liberty Pole. Notable events include the Dedham case, a landmark in church-state separation, and the 1921 Sacco and Vanzetti trial at the Norfolk County Courthouse. Known as the Mother of Towns, Dedham's original borders included 14 communities that later became separate towns. We conclude today's video at mile 30. Thanks for watching. We'd like to give special thanks to our channel members listed on the end screen. You too can help support our channel for as little as $1 a month and get early access to our regular videos. Or it doesn't cost you anything at all to give us a thumbs up, share on social media, subscribe, leave a comment below, and join us for our next 504 road trip.